Hi, I'm Will, and welcome to Superhero Sunday on the Movie Files. Alright, so Cinema Blend is now reporting that it may be possible that we might be getting the Green Lantern into the DC television universe. Now, it was recently announced that Patrick J. Adams has recently been cast to join the Legends of Tomorrow team in an unspecified role that producers have described as somebody incredibly important to the comic books. Now, with the Legends of Tomorrow format and the story of that show being very much about time travel, and with Rip Hunter being one of the main characters, it's been assumed that this character that Patrick J. Adams is going to be playing is actually going to be Booster Gold. However, new rumors, and for right now these are rumors, nothing has been confirmed, but new rumors and new clues are coming out of the Legends of Tomorrow production team, and it's very possible that Patrick J. Adams might actually be playing Alan Scott. Now, Alan Scott was the original Green Lantern. He was the Golden Age Green Lantern. He was the Green Lantern that started it all. And Alan Scott is a little bit different than the normal Green Lantern that you may be familiar with, and the one that was played by Ryan Reynolds in the 2011 film. He is not a member traditionally of the Green Lantern Corps. Alan Scott got his ring. He actually made his ring. Alan Scott was a railroad worker. He witnessed a meteor strike, and the meteor was a glowing green meteor. He actually used that meteor to carve his ring and a power battery. And he's very similar to the traditional Green Lantern that everybody knows. A lot of the elements from the Golden Age were kept into the Silver Age Hal Jordan Green Lantern, but Alan Scott's ring and his powers were very much based on magic, not on science. And there are no Guardians, there are none of that. It's just him. No Corps. Now, Alan Scott was briefly seen in the Smallville Season 9 episode, Absolute Justice. All you got to see was a very short clip of him, and there was a close-up on his ring, and that's how you know he was Alan Scott, and they say the name Alan Scott. But this Alan Scott is going to be obviously a much more fleshed out character, a much more developed character. He's going to be a character and not just a cameo. Now, if you go to the Cinema Blend article and you read some of the comments, a lot of people are saying, well, you can't do Green Lantern on a television budget. Poppycock! You absolutely can do Green Lantern on a television budget, especially in a show, in a universe, in a production team that's already given us King Shark, Gorilla Grodd, and those might be the only two all CGI characters, but these have been very heavy CGI shows. There is no reason, especially on a show like Legends of Tomorrow that really doesn't use a lot of CGI anyway, because the heroes, the characters that are the focus of Legends of Tomorrow really don't have a lot of powers. Obviously, the Atom shrinks, and he's got his things that his suit does, and then you've got Captain Cold, and until recently we had Heatwave. Those two were the power-heavy characters, and Firestorm. Forgot about Firestorm. But if you can do Firestorm, if you can do Captain Cold, if you can do Heatwave, you can do Green Lantern, and you can do him well. Green Lantern is probably one of the easiest characters to CGI. Green Lantern does not require, he makes energy constructs. Okay, they're made out of energy. They don't have to look photoreal. They don't have to look, like they're something that actually exists. In fact, they're supposed to look like something that doesn't really exist. They could conceivably use 2D traditional animation and still make this Green Lantern thing work. Now, that's not ideal. They probably won't go with that. But my point is that energy constructs are the easiest and therefore the cheapest things to do computer generated. Green Lantern could be a very, very useful character, and he could bring a lot more of a comic book feel to the show. Now, there is a traditional look for Alan Scott. He's got a purple cape. He's got a red top. I don't know if he's got green pants. I don't know. But he's got a very distinct look, the Golden Age Green Lantern. But there's also a character in the Earth 2 line, okay, that is Alan Scott, that looks much more like a traditional Green Lantern character. I would much rather see them go with that Earth 2 comic book look for Alan Scott. Now, with Jay Garrick, who was also a member of the Justice Society with Alan Scott, also a Golden Age character, they gave us a very traditional, very Golden Age look for him. I would much rather see them go with more of a modern Earth 2 look for Alan Scott, just because he's gonna look silly with the big Spawn collar that he's got and the purple cape. I would much rather see him just in a traditional superhero Green Lantern sort of outfit, something very much similar to the costume that Firestorm wears, only green instead of orange and red. So those are my thoughts. That's what I'd like to see. I hope this pans out because I'm really excited to see Alan Scott or any Green Lantern come to television. I hope they use him. I hope they use him a lot. I hope he stays and becomes a series regular in Season 2. There is going to be a Season 2 of Legends of Tomorrow. The team is going to remain mostly the same, although there are going to be some changes. Obviously, we don't have Hawkman anymore. We don't have Heatwave anymore. So there is a few spots open. I really hope Alan Scott fills one of those spots, stays with Season 2. I love Green Lantern. I didn't hate the Green Lantern movie, even though it does have its problems, it does have its flaws. I still watch it. It's still enjoyable because I so much love the Green Lantern character. I'd love to see him used in television, and I personally can't wait to see the Green Lantern Corps movie in 2020. If you haven't already seen him, check out a guy named DeMarc Thompson. He's an actor. He's been in Veep. He's been in House of Cards. He's a very good actor. He was in After Earth with Will Smith. He's a very good actor. He's trying really hard to be cast as as John Stewart in the Green Lantern Corps movie. He's got my vote. I want to see him land that role. Tweet Warner Brothers. Tweet DC Comics. Tweet at DeMarc, DEMARQ, and let him know that you're supporting him. I think he'd make a great Green Lantern, a great John Stewart, and yeah, that's it. So let's see Green Lantern on TV. Let's see DeMarc Thompson get the John Stewart role in the movies. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day. Hi everyone. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, share, subscribe, follow me on Facebook and Twitter, and make sure you head on over to TheBlaze and check out my weekly column where I do movie reviews and general Hollywood industry commentary. You can find the links for all those things in the description below. Thanks for watching, and have a nice day.